People principle number 20. The celebration principle. The celebration principle says the true test of relationships is not only how loyal we are when friends fail, but how thrilled we are when they succeed. Average people do not want others to go beyond average. And the question I must ask myself, do I enjoy and root for the success of my friends? Now, I must admit, when I was writing this book, this principle is very personal to me. Because in my young life as a leader, very quickly, I sensed a separation between me and some of my friends. And because I love people and I have pretty high relationship skills, that was very difficult on me. It was not until years later that I realized that nothing separates people like success. And when one person is successful and that friend is not getting that measure of success, it just breeds all kind of potential problems and issues. And as a very young leader, I sensed a lot of sometimes jealousy. And it would bother me, and I would try to say, okay, what can I do to get this friendship back and get this relationship like I really want it to be? And I just found out that in the journey of life, not everybody's going to take the journey with you. Not everybody should take the journey with you. Not everybody can take the journey with you. Not everybody will take the journey with you. And it's in that journey that this separation occurs. As I look back at my days in college, there have been a couple friends that have just absolutely been friends regardless of the journey that I've been on. They have just been my friends. And I value that friendship. I can't even express to you today what that means to me to realize that they celebrated my success. And the question I have for you and the question I have for me is, do you celebrate your friend's success? Or do you rationalize it? Are you intimidated by it? Do you find yourself withdrawing from it? In your notes, those early experiences taught Margaret and me a lot. Many of the lessons we learned are things that you may also find valuable. Such as, number one, the joy of the accomplishment is diminished when nobody celebrates with you. When you accomplish something and you have no one to celebrate with, it's a little bit of a hollow victory. Number two, what hinders people from success often keeps them from celebrating others' success. Wow. In other words, the very thing that hinders people from having their own personal success often keeps them from celebrating someone else's success. Frequently, the very same qualities that prevent people from achieving success, emotional insecurity, a scarcity mindset, petty jealousies, etc., prevent them from celebrating the success of others. They constantly compare themselves to others and find themselves wanting. As a result, they have a hard time getting beyond themselves. Joe Larson once said, "My friends didn't believe that I could become a successful speaker, so I did something about it. I went out and found some new friends." I love that, don't you? It's sad, but sometimes that's what it takes. Number three, the people who celebrate with you become lifelong friends. I previously mentioned that there are a couple of friends that Margaret and I have had for 40 years now. And they have just celebrated every step of our journey. And when I'm with Dave, or when I'm with Mary, or when Margaret and I are with him together, when Dave leaves me, he always gives me a big hug, and he says to me, "John, we're friends forever." And I know exactly what he means. What he's saying is, I'm a foxhole friend with you. If you get in trouble, I'll get in the foxhole with you. If you write some more books and some of them hit the bestseller list, I'm going to be the first to give you the standing ovation and high-five you and say, let's go out to eat and let's have a party. Wow. What I've discovered is your friends are more likely to be foxhole friends with you than they are celebrated friends. They do a little bit better weeping with you if you weep. Are you with me? Than they do in rejoicing with you when you rejoice. When I reflect in your notes on the value of community, many thoughts come to mind. My success can be achieved only with others. My lessons can be learned only from others. My weaknesses can be strengthened only by others. My servanthood can be tested only under others' leadership. My influence can be compounded only through others, and my leadership can be focused only on others. My best can be given only to others, and my legacy can be left only for others. So I should commit myself to and celebrate with others. That's so true. The celebration principle. I hope you celebrate with those that are around you.